It's time for the greatest athleticism you've ever seen in your life. The pros and the leagues are shaking in their boots. With all the videos out there of talented bowlers showing their stuff, there's this series, as it is now time to watch me suck at bowling.
Welcome to July's edition of Watch Me Suck at Bowling. We tried going here for the June recordings, but I found the sign that says we're opening at 4. And of course they have a sign that says hours can change without notice. You notice I am doing this inside the car because it's raining and rain sucks. So if I remember, I'll show you what the place on the outside looks like with Google Maps. I'm not sure. If Fraps doesn't cooperate, it's not going to cooperate. So I might not bother. Anyway, let's go in and see what they got. It's a small bowling alley, so it won't be much. But we always do the grand tour. Let's go inside. This time we are in the building. And they got an old Bowmore suite from the Model E's, which they have here, just like the one that we had at the previous place, Exeter. Got some old stuff there. Got some old pictures of bowling establishments and what have not here. And here's the lane itself. If you've seen the TV show Classic Candlepins, this is where it happens. Hopefully again. TV lanes are 6 and 7, and guess what? Another TV lane is about to get ruined. No one will ever want to bowl on 7 again. Continuing on, we got the front desk over yonder. Little boys and girls rooms over there. And behind these black doors is the Lafayette Club. Aw, they're no fun. Second way out. And there's copyright in there, so it's pretty much just a bar. And then it just opens up into the Candlepin Alley. And over here, we got a bunch of old 10 duck and candlepins. We'll zoom in because that would require walking. Oh no, we can, there's a little bit of walkable area right here. Again, some more old pictures. That's not from here, but that was the way they used to be able to tell how many times the machine's been run. Here's some old 10 pins. Rubber band duck pin, I think? No, that's what that is. I'm not sure what that is. And then we got the candle pins. And that's really hard to read. To H.H. Hayes' sons in a humble recognition of their superior bowling on November 21st, 1923. Fruit juicers. Well, I could read it. Nylon end cap, Brunswick wooden pins, which then became plastic coated wood. Target all plastic. Target vinyl. I believe that is that or this guy. One of those is Pinboy the mascot. And here are the pins, and if you of today, and if you ever wondered what the little sticker in the middle said, because I've always wondered on those that had them, there you have it. Garland, Saco, Maine. And we got a ball cleaner. I believe we'll be using that at some point. Anyway, before we get to the fun and excitement, I haven't done this live in a while, so let's go over the high and low scores as I do at the beginning of every month. And we start with Candlepin. A 3 or 4 weeks ago, about over a month ago when you're watching this, I achieved my new high of 139 trying out for the B Division of Putnam Lanes tournament there. The low is 44, and that was achieved at Mason's. And that's when I started to do things the right way, more or less. In the land of the ducks, the high was broken twice a couple months ago. It is now sitting at 147. And the low happened the very day that I broke the high. Well, initially when it was a 130, which then found out was 122. 64. No, not 64. It's a 56. And then the land of 10 pin. As of right now, I have not verified a particular game, so I'm not going to mention if the score you're seeing is 158 or a 160. One of those is correct. At the time of taping, it has not been verified. So it's one of those two, and the low, trying to do the Belmo thing, it went really, really, really bad. And yes, 26 is a real number. And those are the highs and lows thus far.
Watch Me Suck at Bowling is a proud sponsor of the hit TV candlepin show King of the Palace. Watch talented professional and league bowlers show their stuff instead of watching this crap. To watch episodes of King of the Palace, simply go to YouTube and search for King of the Palace. If you want to subscribe to the show, go to youtube.com/New Palace Lanes.
Well, hopefully this is going to go better than it did at Exeter. That was a disaster. Only one good game, the others were in the 70s. I've heard this place is kind of hard, so I'm expecting the same, more or less. And we're going to, like we always do, we check the condition on house balls, but those are kind of inconvenient, so we got some over here. They don't seem to be all that bad. But as you know, we don't use these things. We use these things. The EPCO urethane pro-life ball. And because there's 5 Tuesdays this month in July, we're doing 5 games. And then there'll be a 7-game impromptu, which will be uploaded way before you see this. And now, it's time for those famous words you've been waiting for, and Mark Ritchie will cringe to hear. It's now time to watch me suck at bowling. Frame 1, game 1, ball 1. I know this place occasionally plays music, especially at night. If we get to that point, the audio will be muted, per usual. Time to ruin the reputation of another TV lane. Ball 2. Ball 3. All right. 8's not a bad start, and for those of you who like the pin setters, here's the Bowmore Model E in action. Frame 2, ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3. Sting frame possible? The worst way to get a 6.
It's not the best start, but it's a start. It's recoverable. You got an 8-1 and then a 6-2 with that 4-pin leave that Dave says is so rare, but on this channel it's quite common. We are at 14. Like I said, it's recoverable.
Frame 3, ball 1. Ball 2. I've been blowing the easy spares. Let's see if this one's blown. Frame 4, ball 1, another thing Mark's going to hate to see here. El Stinko, the bonus ball. They all sucked at Exeter. So let's see how this one goes. By the way, they're both taped in the same day. That's why there's the reference. Just that kind of day. 1. Ball 2. Ball 3. I heard this place is tough. That didn't look tough. Not saying it ain't. Could be like Brian's.
Alright, we got a spare in 3 and a 10 in 4. Unfortunately, the first ball was El Stinko for sure with a 1 fill. Wish ball 2 was the fill. We're at 35, not too bad.
Frame 5, ball 1. I might jinx it by saying this, but so far going a lot better than it did in Exeter. Ball 2. Ball 3. Could this be the first stink frame? Niner. Frame 6, ball 1. I verified this is a tough house. It's going pretty well so far. Ball 2, and this I've heard from Mark himself. Of the 2 TV lanes, lane 7 is harder. Ball 3. Threw that one away for 6.
Well, it fell apart a little bit. I mean, we got a respectable 9 and 5, but then the 6 and 6. Great first ball. Everything else missed everything. Still a decent 50.
Frame 7, ball 1. I hope I didn't jinx myself. Ball 2. Might have jinxed myself. Ball 3. Frame 8, ball 1. Ball 2. I guess that shot proves it is tough. Ball 3. Yep, I jinxed it. It's a 5.
Jinx myself indeed. We got a respectable 8 and 7, but then the crash. 5 and 8, 63. At least mediocrity is possible.
Frame 9, ball 1. Going so well, then I had to say stuff. Ball 2. Bowling gods woke up and realized I was doing okay. Ball 3. Looks like this whole game's gone down the gutter. Another crappy frame of 6. Last frame of mediocrity, ball 1. Ball 2. Doesn't matter. Like I said, doesn't matter. That's an 8.
Yep, jinxed myself by saying it wasn't so hard. I mean, it is like Brian's Bowlaway and Gardner. Then I just simply, like I said, jinxed myself. Another lousy frame of 6 at 9, but at least no stink frames. And at 8 and 10, 77. The numbers just didn't add up, and neither did my performance. That will wrap up this week's edition of Watch Me Suck at Bowling for the first week of July 2018 from Riverwalk Lanes in Amesbury, Massachusetts. George F551 saying, hope you enjoyed and have a good one.